My silver chain broke, so I decided to try to fix it. It happened when I was taking off my shirt. I accidentally snagged it with my hand and piece snapped off. Since it's metal, I figured out I might be able to solder it back together. The break was near the loop, and the two pieces only fit together in a specific position. If I wanted to solder it, I need at least one hand free. I thought about using a third hand tool to hold both pieces, but in my setup I couldn't position them close enough. So I decided to hold the smaller piece with my left hand. To solder metal properly, it's best to clean it first. I wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol. The third hand tool was a bit wobbly, so I tightened it up. I tried a few different tweezers, but it looked like small pliers gave me the best grip. The plan was simple. Coat the broken end with flux, then use soldering paste and a hot air gun to join them. Unfortunately, the chain piece kept moving too much, so I had to adjust the holder. The second clamp on the third hand tool was in the way, so I removed it. I also had to rotate necklace 90 degrees to align it properly. I forgot I was supposed to use pliers and grab tweezers instead. My left hand was shaking, making it tricky to keep the piece steady. After applying the soldering paste, I tried soldering it with hot air gun. Then I just waited for the paste to melt. I tried loosening the clamp with my hand, but it was too hot. I had to use pliers for that. Time for a strength test. And unfortunately, the joint didn't hold. That means the soldering wasn't done properly. I try it again the same way. This time it looked better. I noticed some sharp edges, so I tried smoothing them out with soldering iron. But that didn't work. As soon as I touched it, the joint fell apart. Using hot air wasn't a good approach for this, so I went back to the classic method. There was enough solder, so I heated both the silver and the solder together. The key was to heat the silver enough for the solder to flow inside the joint. It looked like it worked. I used the soldering iron one more time to smooth out any sharp edges. Now it was time to see if the chain held up. I started by pulling on the nearby pieces, then the soldered joint itself. I gave it a firm pull, and success! The chain was repaired. 1 month later, after daily use, it's still holding strong. Mission accomplished.